y'all. Okay. I am traumatized at the fact of what the heck might have happened to that damn emperor card. I'm baffled. I sat here with you guys doing that video. The damn card was in my hand. Okay. And it just disappeared. And I promise you, I'm gonna just have to order a whole nother deck because I know it was in my hand. And I'm look under here, everything. I mean, it's paper and shit all over here because this is a paper factory up in here. But, you know, I don't know what happened to it, just to be honest with you. Okay? So, but, anyways, I'm starting to like to use this one deck, this double deck that I made here. Okay? So, we just gonna go ahead and roll with that real quick. Now, it's early, and I'm not even dressed for the day, but we just gonna go ahead and get into this real quick. All right? So, this, I don't know what the hell whatever the hell it is. Okay, listen, my daughter gave me this one, and then I got another one that came with this bundle of Palo Santo and stuff from this a plant store, right? So just to get, you know what I'm saying, I just want to burn something here. Okay, I like fire. I'm starting to appreciate it more. It's almost like the fire within me, you know what I'm saying, has been like a dampened out or something like this here. But again, I like when I go outside, okay, when it's dry enough or warm enough, and I can burn my sage outside, especially at the park, okay, amongst a lot of trees. But now it's out there in my little pot. I started putting it in this pot and putting stuff on it and burning it into like a little tiny fire in this flower pot while there's no flowers in there. But it's all wet now, the sage and stuff like this, because tourists be throwing my damn sage out the window, y'all. Out the bathroom window. So that's kind of that. I, I, I'm just, y'all know that's my favorite cards to reiterate with because of the size of them and because the spreads be so big around here. Shite. Okay. Now I hope y'all don't mind my little Christmas. This is just some Christmas wrapping paper that we got on the table today because this is my art space and there's like sprayed paint and stuff on this table. So I just put something real quick here so we can start using. But I don't know. I don't know what to do. I just don't know where to go up in here. I got cards over here, you know, I just let's just bear with this here. Bear with me. All right. And I feel like this is what somebody want is for me to be all over the place right now. And we ain't got time for it, right? Okay. So I don't know why I had a dream. And I was trying to think, why don't I, because I could never really, you know, remember my dreams. By the time rising comes, the dream is, as I'm waking up, I'm trying to say, no, 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 let me keep it. So, you know, it's kind of like somebody is compelling. Y'all know, like, oh, shit. Okay, y'all not know, like, on the originals when she would be compelled, okay? Who was it? Camille was it compelled or whatever all the time by Klaus to not remember certain things or whatever. And I feel like that could be, again, early dementia for some women like me that have come. They might call it that, but it could be from excessive, because whoever these entities are, no matter if they're demons, angels, you know, ancestors, whatever, they don't want somebody like me to take the experience with me. You know what I'm saying? So other feminine energies, maybe that they can control or maybe that they can do something with, it seemed like these women have a deeper bond with these particular energies, especially the men, because they're able to remember their experiences with them. But the prominent woman or the empress energy like me, it's like there's something against it. Cause I feel like it goes back to power. It's like if I can't have power over you, or if I can't control, this was like making me think about that Anne Boylan energy. If I can't control you, you see what I'm saying? But it's these men that need to be controlled, and I'm the bitch to go ahead and come and do it this time. Okay, so I'm just saying, it's some of these men that need to be put in their place, or just recognize yours. That's it. I'm a queen. You ain't gonna be sending no stupid shit the fuck over here. You're not to be. Okay, let me calm down, cause we already. It's too early for it. I'm done. I'm done playing with these people. You know what I'm saying? We come about some regal energy over here. It don't matter if I'm, my house messy. If I only got a couple dollars in my pocket, there's always gonna be a regal appearance to me. I don't care if I just threw on some little crappy clothes to go take my D baby to school, and you catch me outside. It's always a regalness to me. Okay, so again, I've just always been that way. That's just the way I carry myself until you want to go to war, and then you will get the motherfucking savage beast, and that's just how it is. All right. So, but let's just be sure that that's what you want. You know. But I know last night I had a dream, or the night before, and the only thing I could really remember was walking. I was walking with somebody or something like this, and I ended up stepping on a piece of this, and it was a big, thick piece, and I was like, ow. And then I just remember picking up my foot, because I need a pedicure, y'all. Yeah, I need to get down there. But I remember stepping on a really thick piece of this, and it was on my, and it was blood just oozing out, okay? So I don't know what the heck that's talking about or what that means for somebody, but it was this particular, I grabbed this because it was this particular crystal or stone or whatever, okay? That for some reason it pricked me, and it was a lot of blood, okay? So I don't know, that's kind of freaky or whatever. That's the freaky, that's the only thing I can remember from a dream. Now, okay, when I was just reading it, now I told y'all yesterday I kept on picking up on this energy. Look, we got the Knight of Swords rushing right up on in here. Now I told y'all when I start picking up on this energy here, I was thinking about people pricking people, somebody pricking somebody here, okay? So this is like people that you don't know the rules there. This is like, you know, you going into, like saying you are, let's say you a 3-year-old and you from America and you go to Dubai or something, one of these places where you have to cover yourself and you don't know, you know what I'm saying? Or you're a 10-year-old girl and you don't know that you're supposed to cover yourself, you know, you don't understand, you don't speak the language, and you don't know that you have to do this, and you're caught walking around town, and then they are talking to you, but you don't speak their language. You end up in jail, and they still torturing you and poking and prodding and beating you, and you don't understand the language, first of all, and you don't know the rules, and you didn't know that you had to do this, you know. And so it's something like this that people are in. And again, like I said, if it's been for 2 years that this shit been going on, and somebody is still just being stubborn and sitting there like, oh, she haven't figured it out yet, maybe we have to try a different attempt or a different approach with this person, then I don't know what to tell you. Okay, because I'm open for any type of truth or answers or clarity or whatever when it comes to whatever the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? But I want you to know that I feel like somebody is purposely holding back for their own personal agenda. At first, I thought this was somebody that was trying to protect someone, and it could have been someone with this 9 of Wands. That's a damn shame. Okay, no, it's not. That's the truth. Okay, this is good. So at first, I thought this, but then I'm thinking, yeah, this is how it was at first, but somebody's not defending anyone honor here. You know, it's almost like somebody sent to give a queen or something a gift or something, but they see that the world is against this queen, and they see that maybe they can disrespect this queen like other people have done in the background or something, or in the past. And so instead of doing the duty or due diligence here, that this person decides to go on the other side with the either walk away from these people or and leave the project alone, or they go on the other side with the other people that are slowly stealing whatever it is they're supposed to be bringing into this empress or this queen. you know, that's the kind of energy that I get from this here. So you got somebody that keep coming in because they like, damn, I thought this was over. We was in the, you know, whatever like this, or rather this is just even something that has to do with seeing if somebody is loyal to the crown or loyal to a certain situation, loyal to the fucking space galactic fucking guardians of the galaxy. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But everybody's dropping the ball on this one child here. And it feels very discriminatory because it's not, I feel like, again, it could be if these people are ruthless and they're ugly and mean and stuff like this to people, and they do, you know, maybe then it is the fact that they're like, oh, we don't want to deal with her because she thinks she a goody two shoe or something like this. But like, if these are righteous and true and loyal people, like I thought this was code and ethic for many secret societies, mafia energy, when it comes to certain these hidden when it comes to the throne, the Iron Throne, or whatever's going on behind the scenes or under the ground, you know, I just thought that that was the thing, but I guess it's not, because these people have stolen the throne here, and they think that they've won. And I feel like these people have also set up some of their people that they've been working with for so long now that they've overthrown or tried to overthrow or try to sneak in or whatever they're doing into power in the kingdom, that they believe whatever the fuck this is. And I feel like, you know, nobody want to get in trouble. We got karmic friend coming against you. Okay, this is the first time me seeing this card. All right. So this could be this here. All right. Um, I don't know. I don't know. Somebody's making some type of gestures here, but I don't know what they are. Like I said, I feel like this is genital mutilation here. Okay. Or there could be something else, something like love bites or something. But we're not just opening up this book. I said we're going into Ezekiel. Let me go and grab the Bible. This was less than 5 minutes ago. I picked up this Bible and I turned here, okay? And we have against Edom here, okay? Let's see what this is. Let's see against Moab, okay? It's against Ammon Ra, Ammon, but Ammon gives me Ammon Ra, okay? And so I just rode past this place today that's like a temple or something. And I don't know, it was just kind of cool, some of the stuff that they had at this temple or whatever, okay? So, and plus there was a new space age, like space age something I rode past, and my daughter was like, oh yeah, that's a new museum. I don't know who would make a museum right there. And I'm like, I don't know why they would make it like that. That's very strange, okay? So I don't know about that. Okay, these are some things again for the past, but there's this, like I said, this Amun Ra energy here. Okay, now again, we're going to go to the beginning here because we want to know when we're talking about Ezekiel, this chapter. I'm not going to say which one it is. You have to, whatever. Prophecies against foreign nations. Okay, but it's saying here, thus the word of the Lord came to me. Okay, so this tells me that a lord is doing this, a landlord or a lord energy, not a god energy, but a lord. This can be a governor, a president, of some type of world leader, possibly. Okay, this is a lord. And again, if America is really pretty much owned by another country already, like China, or you know, if they're already owned by another country right now, then the president don't have the a power in the ranking that you think they do. This would probably be some type of this will probably be some type of person that's being bitched out or something like this behind the scenes. This could be, like I said, why I'm picking up on this whole Wizard of Oz energy, her finally getting to the end of the yellow brick road and finding out that it's just a person back there, a little man back there acting like in a smoke screen or something like this, acting like they got all this power and got everybody in the fucking kingdom scared. Now, somebody would say, hey, you shaming us, or you doing this or something. No, you doing it because you know who the real king is, okay? And the thing is, you doing it because I'm not the only one. If I'm just me, well, I guess I'm not just me. I guess I'm just not just regular like all these other people that you can fool and pull the wool over their eyes. I guess I'm not. So these people can continue. You're making a fool of yourself by trying to make a fool of your queen or your king. This is why they had code and ethic. This is how I know people with morals and standards and loyalty and things like this, and you know, that are really keeping the secret and things like this, because you keeping it secret. because you keeping something secret from the main person that should know don't make you smart. It actually make you real stupid. So I feel like these people just think if they keep something away from the queen, but that's what I'm saying. That's the person that have the power. So if you are belittling or making it seem like, or you want your queen out here speaking to the public because the people on the inside of the kingdom won't listen to her, that's your fault. Because the Bible says that it's very much the right thing to do. If these people will not come to you and talk to you one-on-one or two by two, that you could go to the congregation. And if you go to the congregation and they won't listen, then you go to the public. And that's what we've been doing. And it ain't no going back no more. Okay? So if you guys want to know why, so again, like I said, there has to be some kind of code or ethic or something. I know a lot of this Bible, and that's what I just know. So that's what we gonna use. I don't know what they do when they go in these fucking Freemason or whatever meetings. I don't know what they do when they go, with this other stuff. Okay, I just know about that. All right. So point blank, I was reading this right. And what came up to me, because I said pricking people, and then also certain epidemics that Fauci has had something to do with over time. Something about scientists are overstepping their boundaries here for some reason. Here is what I'm hearing. We got destruction of Jerusalem or Salem. Now this could be Heru's followers or something like this. I don't know. These women are. Oh, my hands are so ashy. But what I noticed in this book, because it's spelled Ezechiel. What I noticed in this book is it's a Ezekiel. Now, definitely I feel like Ezekiel's will have something to do with the Midwest. Something about Lori Lightfoot and how they treating that person right now too. I feel like there's more to the story than this. Now, I done messed around saying that Lori got a light foot and need to put her foot down. Maybe your foot is too light. You need to stomp the motherfucking ground. But I feel like, again, these people there's something here that's happening. I don't know. I'm not, because like I said, I don't get too deep into that type of thing. But it does feel like something is something here. I can't I can't quite pick it up here. All right. Because I feel like they chose my sister. Spiritually, my sister was living in Texas for a long time, and then she ended up moving to the Midwest or to Chicago all of a sudden. Now, we both love the city, but she grew up in Texas the whole time. And I came back here to live with my dad when my mom moved there and we got separated. So we were doing summers and stuff like that. And I ended up staying up here for good to be around my dad, okay? Or to be around my family and stuff like this. So I sacrificed my relationship in a sense as a child with my mother, my sister, and my brother, and I was the only child to come back up here and still live with my dad. See, and now this is why it's such a smack in the face, like I said, in that segment energy to me when it comes to the men in my family. I'm hearing something about grassy, okay, Degrassi, or even grasses or grassling or something like this. Okay, we got the zebra, because I was saying something about the kind of leopard change his stripes, but I was just thinking, hold on, something about the zebra here. Okay, it's something exotic about the zebra and the zebra stripes here. Okay, so this could be having something to do with the grasses or something like this. Multiplying someone like the grasses or something. I don't know. Again, a lot of these energies and these names and stuff, people not using their right signs. They're not using their proper names and all this kind of shit too. All right. So I don't know. But I feel like, again, the other day I seen somebody taking a picture. It was like, oh, it's Lori's first day out it's Lori's first day out the job. And it was like, I don't know if it was like I don't know if it was what it was. Okay. Maybe it was a photo op, or maybe it was just a meme or something that somebody made. These days you don't know. This is why you can't really believe anything that somebody shows you, because so these people could have been waiting up to this day to even try to show you doing something inappropriate or show you doing this or that or something like this. But again, we're in a day where you can't believe, that little shit don't even matter to me at this pretty much point, because somebody can make up anything. You waited too long. We're technology is too fast. So if you're trying to go in a secret courtroom first, that's the wrong thing to do to somebody that would be in my fucking energy. All right, that should be off with your motherfucking head in the first place for trying to be sneaky. Could you imagine? Could you? Could you imagine God raised someone up as a powerful energy to help people, and the only thing they do for 2 years is try to tear this person down and do secret shit behind the scenes in the courts? And you think these people, I feel like, I'm serious. I feel like, yeah. But you still here. You still got a little bit of your energy. You know people drain you of it, but, you know, God ain't gonna let, or again, some of you motherfuckers can't. We'll just put it like that. But for me, it's different because I feel like I'm one of the women that our energy is toxic or something to these particular gods and these men, whether they be fathers, God, we already know what go on, okay? Or grandfathers or other godfathers or whatever that they loan you off or lean you off to. Again, if you are that kind of energy or whatever, and especially if you exude some type of power and you stand your ground, at some point in time, these men are going to turn on you and turn to themselves. And I'm not giving them the opportunity to do it this time. And we just got wolf in sheep's fucking clothing here. Okay. So again, these are amongst the nations here. Amongst the foreign nations. So this means that some of these people are foreign within a certain place or something like this. I don't know. But this is a lesser God energy here. Okay. Wait, what does it say? I will deliver you into possession of the Easterners. So somebody might be trying to take somebody prisoner or take somebody somewhere or something like this. Okay, they shall pitch their tents, eat fruit and drink milk. Okay. So I don't know. This is a resting place for a flock or something like this. Okay, so maybe this is to take care of these people here, but this could also be trying to run somebody out of a certain place because they do exude power in that place. And this place is the place that they came to heal. So when you get your shit right over here, then I can move on. So it ain't really me holding the shit up. I feel like it's these people holding it up. We got a wolf in sheep's clothing. This might be a wolf in sheep's clothing trying to get you to move on or something and keep on allowing abuse. But no, what you need to do is set up shop right here and right now with the motherfuckers that's supposed to be protecting me and killing anybody on sight that try to come in my motherfucking view or come against me or come around me without being motherfucking invited. Energy, spirits, whatever you need. This is why they had this, y'all. It ain't just because you just was special and you was queen. This is why they had a Nostradamus in the damn castle. This is why they had people to cook food and shit like this. Because again, somebody gonna be. This should be this one person or these couple of people that's responsible if somebody got poisoned or something like this. This is why. So they want a battle scarred up, possibly emotionally stressed out person, but they've been waiting for me to get that way or lose my mind, and it ain't happening. So I don't know what they doing next. Like I said, could somebody be trying to prick somebody with something or something like this? I don't know. They're standing on this thing about this where some leak came from, but I don't know why I just get this energy that they are trying to stick up for this bad lady, this bad girl. Okay, somebody has some type of gifts. They got something to do with money and how to get money, or these women are like these computer babes where they have access, they have memory banks that remember numbers and remember, things like this. Like this could be your account numbers, this could be your fucking house lock number, this could be, whatever. These are that maybe these people needed to use these women in the book of numbers while they were numbering people and numbering things or something like this. All right. So these could be, because the book of Numbers come after, I think, Exodus, if I'm not mistaken. So this is after people was being exiled in their own land by foreigners, possibly Mexicans and stuff like this, right? Let's see if it's the next or it's before. Leviticus, Numbers. Okay, and then Numbers. Okay, so yeah. So again, after Exodus, after they got people to be on the Trail of Tears and all this other bullshit, all right? Then Leviticus is the book of law when they was laying down the law. And then they started to number the people. Okay. All right. So again, this is what I'm saying. You might be, this is something that you probably can't stop. And Deuteronomy is when somebody figured out that you fucked up here. Okay. And that some punishment or some recompense or something was coming. And then we got people judging it. But it's the same people that sent the attacks out. Oh my God. Let's just. And then we got Ruth with the truth, and then we got the kings being set in place. Okay, so let's see what it's talking about. All right. So this is something against Moab. And I told y'all, again, I have something against Moab and Moshe energy in one of these books now. When they were talking about laying down these laws and everything like this, okay, in a certain land, and they wanted these people to follow these laws that would be ridiculous. It would be basically you giving all your power away, and these people would have some type of advantage over the people. Now, I can't remember exactly what, because like I said, I don't have a study group and shit that can help me with notes and stuff like this. So I just, we just got to talk about like the specifics here, what was going on. This is how I clarify things, what was going on in the text. And I feel like they was lying. When they were having those women coming in by 3 months spans or whatever, watching the Hebrew women, learning the language, they were stealing your identity. And then they were taking it off to another place or in the same place, and they were recreating in the Build a Bitch workshop people that would take your place. Even if you were worthy of to do whatever it was, this is what they were doing here. So they were removing the power and stripping these women down to nothing. This could be lover situations, suffering because these other entities were coming in, and some of these are not human or they're not the same. These are sexual immoralities. Allowing these, if a masculine energy from my camp or my tribe or my something or my house went into another land and brought a bitch into my land to build this bitch in the workshop and let her watch me, whether this is on camera or physically, so she can learn my language. And if you break down language etymology, you will realize that they were stealing. They were stealing the identity, our identity, my fucking identity. And then making up laws that would be ridiculous or harm me if I were to come and challenge the fact that you stole my fucking identity. That's what Moab and Moshe, that's my strife with Moab and Moshe to a certain extent. So if these people are trying to turn me into Moses, some leader with some staff walking the people, and now you've taken Moses' children and put them over the children of God. So you've taken the children of Pharaohs and put them over the children of God in order to cause some type of victory here, but it's caused dismay and destruction. And you want to still blame the children of God and them maybe not following the rules that you put that would be ridiculous. It would be going against everything that would be free will or natural to these particular people. Some of this could be sexual behavior. Okay. Let's just keep it real. All right. So you sit there and you watch them and you catch them up with certain shit or whatever. But these might be more sexual tribes when it comes to actual pleasure. All right. India superior, old Indian culture or something like this. All right. Here in the Americas is what I'm talking about. And then, yeah. So I feel like, and then call the son of God Moses. And we all know in the Bible where it say Moses got blocked and the children could only come. So this is somebody trying to Mosify God, bitch. Are you crazy? Or the son of God. See, I done came here, y'all. Listen. Order in the court. Order in the court. You hear me? This is definitely something we used to say here. You know what I'm saying? Damn near. If I really, 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 really wanted to. Okay? We came here to bring order to the court. Okay? So this is what happened. So now if I'm feeling, again, like they want me to make me feel like I'm on the outskirts or something like this, right? But I know they still watching, right? So this is them trying to make me accept the fact of being Moses and that I couldn't get into heaven instead of being the child of God, the chosen one that I am. Are you crazy? This is what they keep on trying to do. It's like they keep bringing us back to the cycle in order to do that. So that means that now the pharaohs have made, now they might flatter and they might try to say something, but at some point in time during this journey, they have gained some type of access. Now you see how things can be mixed up. Now you see how that dollar bill is giving you Egyptian energy, but also witchcraft, but also because it's all spliced and mixed up together. They were degrading those women and teaching other women how to embody their old essence. That is weird. So you can see a bitch being built in front of you that's about to take your position in your kingdom. When you might be finer than that bitch, you might be a better cook than her, you might be this, and that. But at the same time, they're stripping you of your things. Oh, you can't wear jewelry, you can't wear this. They're building these bitches up and giving them accounts and black cards so they can go buy houses and cars and put on a facade on the outside because they so fucking filthy on the inside. See? But me being the feminine energy that I am, that alpha and omega energy, I can pick that up. I don't have to actually be near you to smell your stench. And I'm not talking about body odor. Okay? I'm not talking about that. A lot of these den mothers are the ones that do videos and they talk about how people smell. Because some of you may be refraining yourself from showering or something right now because you know that people are trying to watch you and exploit you or something like this. Or say that you have to do, like, try to make you be okay with them secretly watching you or exploiting you in some kind of way. Like you got to earn your stripes or something. Bitch, I am the, what do you talk? And see, this is what I'm saying. No, I wouldn't compromise myself like that. So again, to think that somebody else would have the power and authority to do that in the world today, let me know. That's when you drop the ball. That's when you drop the fucking ball right there. So you got these jealous women or also these men that feel like you won't give them attention or something like this. Maybe you don't even speak their language. You can't hear them talking to you because you've been built not to hear nothing but one person's voice or two or something. And these people is wanting to harm you because you can't communicate with them. That's like going to, you being somebody that's an Englishman, you know what I'm saying, and going to Mexico and beating a little child on the street that just speak Spanish. That's what's all been around them their whole life, and you beat the hell out of them because they don't understand what you asking them or what you saying to them. Because you think you a big Englishman or an American, you can go down there and beat the damn child or whatever and things like this. Or you shouldn't even expect that. It'll be an automatic, oh, he don't understand my language. Or, oh, I got a twin flame. I'm not being in contact with this person. All these bitches keep saying she blocked me, but it don't seem like it. But, you know, they could be doing spell work. But instead of figuring it out, like, oh, they blocked me. Oh, this is what they did like this. So this is what I got to do to fix this. A motherfucker just come attacking you. Okay? When it all goes bad, they could just make like this monstrous energy out of you, or people around them could do that. Maybe this person didn't want to do that this time with you. And these friends took it upon themselves to do it themselves. All right? That's what I'm looking at. My fault, y'all. All right, we got ego tripping and power hungry. Okay, so this is another energy here. So a friend could be coming after you because they're ego tripping and power hungry. So this could be, like I said, this ego energy or this cockfight or something like this. Okay, somebody could be cocky about a situation here. All right. So, like I said, this is what we're talking about here. It says, thus says the Lord God, okay? There's a space in between here, all right? But so, again, the Lord God could be these people. I just seen somebody tapping into somebody. Okay, the lambs, okay, I don't know, silence of the lambs. Or, again, this whole energy of the wolf in sheep's clothing. I feel like somebody is cloaking themselves as someone. And they're really talking like a wolf. Or it's also like these beasts that we hear that got feet like a bear and this like this, but they spoke like a lion. You know what I'm saying? So this could be somebody they're standing in California, speaking like me, a lion, with that power, but they're cloaked with something else. So this is basically a phony. These are antichrist energies. There's no need to even question. Well, there is a question everything. All right, but that's just what it is. These are people that were putting on the armor or putting on the sheep clothing or something else here in order to deceive people as to who they were. This is somebody using your identity to gain things or something like this here, or even get you to refrain from being invited to things. That is crazy. And I feel like this, in this instance, this is a transgender somewhat takeover here. This is people that, you know, they put frontliners out there to talk about this, but they don't tell you how deeply rooted or their agenda is to flip everybody some kind of way. Mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. That's why you see a lot of these men taking retaliation like women on women. You know, again, my energy, I don't think it could be fully shifted or altered. But you have these men taking whole like retaliation against people here. How your twin, like we talking about Ruth and Boaz, because she was telling the truth. She was telling the truth, so she was being blocked. Let's keep it the fuck real. And they thought that she was, with this Six of Swords energy, they thought that these people would be able to move her out of the, they don't want to hear her truth, because her truth reveals their fucking demons. And that they are demons. So this is people that think that they can, these are demons and other energies that in that position because of what they did probably already. Like, they could be blaming you. This could all be all these people figuring out that God did have you on that pedestal, and if somebody was able to get up there and affect you or hurt you in some kind of way, they got punished, and they got they knew that not to do it, but they did it any fucking way. And now all these demons, because they all was gunning for you and coming from you like the fucking zombies in the Walking Dead or in World War Z. I'll say world, because I think they was fast in that movie. Okay, I'd rather go ahead and play in the Walking Dead than the motherfucking World War Z. Okay. Them motherfuckers was movers and shakers, okay? So, okay, y'all, let's get back on point. So now these people have a vengeance for me, but it's really because they were trying to harm someone or something. Now let's just flip the script. Now all these people have killed God or waited until God left to go on a mission or went to sleep in Genesis, on the seventh day or whatever. Okay, 7 days, whatever this is. All right, and so they go in and they cause some type of strife or something like this. Okay. This could even be drugging someone and doing all this stuff to this person, then showing God, and God's like, oh, I'm disgusted. Why would Israel do that? She was doing so good or something. And it's these people putting on some shit right here, and then also erasing your memory or blocking you or building a firmament that's personally for you, or a dome or something to keep you away from God. So God couldn't even, come and check. Or this could even be them killing the brother, selling them off to slavery, and then going back and saying, oh, well, we don't know what happened with him. Am I my brother's keeper? Because that Cain and Abel replay over and over and over again in that motherfucking book. Esau and Jacob, it keeps replaying itself. So I don't like that, because I was just watching that clip. I put something up with Whitney. I don't know. It's also giving me a Scorpion energy here, because these are people that have to get you back or have to get you, at some point in time during your going with them. You could have been 95, 99.9% of the time 100% good to this person, but it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about you. It's about the situation. It's about what I'm feeling, what I'm sensing, what I'm knowing. It's about your tendencies. It's about this. So again, like I said, I could never fully trust. Right? So I knew that these was just twins. I knew how I felt about them. I knew we grew to love each other to a certain extent, but that could be a thin line between love and hate, so on and so forth. Especially if these people feel like they've already gotten shit cemented. They feel like Israel is done and over with. There's no way she can come back from this, or the Holy One, because this could be Israel doing this to the Holy One. We know that there's two, because sometimes they're mentioned right next to each other. So again, one could be Israel and the other one is the Holy One. One could be on a pedestal and one was not. Now, somebody could have been trying to fight for that. They could have failed from grace at some point in time, and they've been fighting, or they know what to do right now by blocking you out. They're taking your messages or getting getting your messages from God or something instead of you, and they're learning what to do to knock you off the spot and make you look like you done lost control, or you unsteady or unstable, and that they're the one that God or somebody should be counting on to be the most high or something like this. You get what I'm saying? Or the holy ones, or doing something to make you unholy, like trying to give you some type of dis-ease here. All right. Say you preserve yourself, and you've been preserving yourself as best as possible for the last 10 years, 8 years, 4 years, 3 years, 2 years, whatever. And these people know that. They've been waiting for you to do something, trying to set you up or whatever like this, and you never took the bait. And so they bring in something to you. I'm telling you, this is something that these motherfuckers was doing back in the day, in the 90s or something like this. And again, I don't know what they doing today. I don't even want to put that shit out there. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. So again, the whole thing about thumbtacks in the 90s just came up. And again, now I don't think my foot is cut, but you know, that could have been some type of warning or somebody trying to send in some type of threat, okay? That there could be something, you know, on something that they prick you with. I'm just telling you, because again, my messages are universal. That's what the Empress would be doing. The Empress is not just sitting there on her throne telling you with her voice in these times about who your man might be sleeping with. She is going to be concerned with world power energies. She is going to be addressing world leaders. She is, and it may not be in the way that they, you know, I keep on getting that movie Baps. I keep getting that movie Baps with Holly Berry, okay, and that one girl, the juicy girl. Okay, so that's, you know, you got two ghetto girls. One is even plus size, and one is skinny in the house with this man, and also disorderlies. I don't know why, because I can't even remember exactly what that movie was about. Okay, so maybe that's something that somebody would, you know, remember or they like to watch or something. But I keep thinking about something like that. So you got this sassy girl. Now at first she come out and she's like all Christian and quiet and everything like this. You're only watching her for her works that she's doing, you know, like this. And then something starts to happen and then she shifts into, you know, being more friendly and more open and things like this, and opening up and looking in a new direction on her platform. And now they can see that side, because you got classy, sassy, bougie, or what, you got all that shit in one. You know what I'm saying? You got somebody that's too bougie to hang with the ghetto girls and too ghetto to kind of be with the, it's kind of like in between here, okay? But again, the point is that I'm somebody that's multifaceted. I can act anywhere I go. If I went to a, like I told y'all before, a place where it's $1 million plate and I had the same opportunity to get the same dress and outfit and shit as everybody else, you wouldn't even be able to tell the difference. So again, I can perform on many different levels. And this is, again, that's a sense of self-control. But while we're not establishing nothing, and this is just a wild card, and you making this a one-ring circus, then I guess you're going to get all the different parts of me. And that's just how it's going to be. Again, how do I know if these people trying to take this shit and use it in the courtroom? You know what I'm saying? That would be ridiculous. Why wouldn't you tell me that you want me to talk about something that has something to do with a courtroom, but you can't go into the courtroom, so we need you to put on this, you know, a suit or something, and we need you to, you know, look directly at the camera and talk like this or something like this, so that we can be clear and that you don't offend nobody in the courtroom. Because then if you taking this to the courts or something like this, whoever this, the spiritual courts, the royal courts, or whatever it is, of course. You know what I'm saying? But somebody knows that. These people pride themselves on keeping their lips sealed and keeping quiet, but they flap their gums a lot behind the scenes. All 24 hours a day. I told y'all, I remember Saturday school, okay? Because me and Taurus used to have to do it together sometimes. All right? And it was kind of fun, really, actually. All right? But I feel like these motherfuckers got Saturday and Sunday court. I don't know what the fuck they doing, but I'm just telling you, it's something that's ridiculous. It's almost like when the court shut down, these people move in and put on fake judge fucking robes and shit, and sit here and watch people's YouTube videos and say how they breaking they're breaking the law, or it's a crime. Oh, she said she said burn them all. Oh my God, this is so violent. But in the background, these motherfuckers is going burning people in several different ways, you know, in their sleep or any other kind of way. You know what I'm saying? You're not fooling no fucking body over here. Okay? And since you want to be so disrespectful, we ain't being disrespectful over here. We just calling it what it is. Okay? This ain't got to be nobody trying to show out. It's just showing that you wrong, Samael, or whoever the fuck you are. All right? So we gotta see the house of Judah is like all other nations, okay? So like I said, this seeming like a spectator or something, you know, coming in, because the house of Judah is supposed to be a regal line. These would be the lions. This is somebody that could have been embarrassed to you or your family in the first place. So they've been trying to, they're on an ego trip or whatever, but the reason why they got this essence is through your fucking family. But they dealing with the people in your family that hated you or always been jealous of you. And so they've all come against you to try to, on some ego trip, or because they got some little money in their pocket or something, you know, and they acting bougie now, that they would just be, you know what I'm saying? They ain't remember how they was. It'd be like them people that leave out the neighborhood, go to school to be a doctor, and then they don't remember how it was when they was in that situation. Oops. Or they don't remember what it was like all of a sudden when they was going through these trials and tribulations. Look, we got it wasn't me, it was you. Somebody been framed, okay? Somebody could be working all day, so they listen to every little bit you say, and then they up all night in these congregations or whatever, trying to figure out how to make it look like you're the bad guy. I'm telling you. We got attention, karma. They are paying for what they have done to you. Okay? This is like how dare you? I feel like try to go against the God or the real king or whatever's child, but they would not have had this instance. They wouldn't have this such drive to do this, I feel, to some of us, if there was not somebody in our family or our lineage, or maybe this person fooled people saying that this was the part of your lineage or something that didn't help them. There's no way these people should have been able to get close to you. This is when people drop the ball and you get to drop your motherfucking job or your life or your jaw with a chin check. That's why they don't allow somebody like me to be actually personally in real time connected to any of this, because they already know I'm not the one to sit back. But I can't go chasing ghosts. I can't go, in every crevice and every mountain across the nation looking for these people. I mean, I got to have a little bit of heads up. I got to have somebody that's a fucking Avenger around here that wouldn't mind taking me around and showing me who the fuck these people is. All right? Because sometimes, you know what I'm saying, in order to get the relief, that's that fighter in me. I got to fight the motherfucker. I got to be the one to take the person down. Is what I wish, even though I've never been able to do it. But, I mean, because, like I said, I don't know where these people hide. I don't know where their lair is, okay? Okay. So we have here that, thus says the Lord God, because Moab said, see, the house of Judah is like all the other nations. We got, therefore, I will clear the shoulder of Moab. Okay, this could even be, I'm hearing somebody saying swipe. So again, you might not be somebody that spend much money or something, but like, again, you might be feeling good lately and you just want to treat yourself a little bit or not have no restraints or something like this. And somebody could be watching what you're doing with your bank account. These are strangers, y'all. These are strangers. This is strangers here. These are people, even if they calling themselves family, they don't know you like that. And they're judging you on a spiritual or a subconscious level or something. This is why this shit is so weird. It's so fucking weird. Because somebody like me, they want to make me feel bad because I do count on a lot with the 3D right now. But again, like I said, God don't like ugly, so they hide it in the 5D. This is where these people conspire against me. We got a crater. So maybe these people be in some type of crater here. All right. We got a lawyer here. Okay. And then we have gas. So I don't know if somebody want to, this might be because I keep on hearing something about some explosion here. Okay. And then also last night or for the past couple of days, it's been really warm in this house. At first it was really cold and we was like, damn, we having a problem with the heat or something. And now it's really warm here. Okay. So we have shower in reverse. So again, like I said, this might mean that somebody is having access here. All right. I'm seeing window. This might be meaning, like I said, that somebody's having some type of access to you or something that they shouldn't have, and that could cause you shame or something here. All right. So I'd rather, if I'm not bothering nobody and I'm in my house, I'd rather just, you know what I'm saying, sit, because I think somebody even did a video today and said, oh, these are not the people that sit in their house not taking it. But a lot of these people, they want to taste that. They want to taste the success of showing your enemy, showing your naked body by spying on you in your bathroom. You sick fucking bitches. And I hope you lose all your fucking teeth. And if I could find your ass, that's exactly what the fuck you would do. I would make sure of it, that you're doing that to young girls and women in fucking America, and these little chauvinistic bitches over here in the fucking government or whatever the fuck you're working from, the FBI, CIA. You think that shit is cute because you benefit off of it. And I would rather to have you motherfuckers lined up and bash all your fucking faces in. You don't deserve. Somebody could have been trying to poison someone or make a joke about you. Okay? They could be having tunnel vision when they just want to see you, have to see you wrong. Okay. I am sorry. I am still a motherfucking energy, a force to be reckoned with, and a person that have feelings. And so what? I'm sorry. I'm not a fucking robot on here talking to you in one voice, one monotone energy the whole time. Excitement comes in my voice, happiness, anger. I'm still a human being, and I cannot sit here and talk to you like this the whole time. And a lot of these people, I don't know if they even talk like this when they get offline, but I am so sorry for you because I am still who I am. And if any father out there that's a real dad that don't feel the same way about his children, that if somebody was recording them in their bathroom and showing it to everybody in the school or the neighborhood, that he would not go and bash their fucking teeth in, and more than that. So don't tell me that I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay? We got family here. Somebody might live in a trailer park. Okay, I know I got a sister-in-law that lived there, but again, I don't know. I feel like again, there's something about that energy here. I think the sister-in-law got a clone too, and it was that lady that was sitting next to Miss Jackson on that motherfucking video. Before when she was accepting the, when she was before she got sworn in. It was the light-skinned lady that was sitting next to her. That's the earlier version, the first energy of my sister-in-law. That is who that woman is, okay? The light-skinned woman, I put her up on my page. That's who the fuck that is. So I know what I'm talking about. Nobody don't even gonna tell me that it's not. All right? Now, divine masculine get upset, like, how dare you come across and talk about my family or something like this? Maybe the fuck you didn't know. I don't know, but maybe you could pretend, but I can't. Anybody come for me, family, or if my masculine was in danger or something like this, and I knew for a fact it was his family, I would go against his fucking family. I don't give a fuck. Because ultimately, at the end, ain't none of these motherfuckers gonna matter but me and whoever the divine masculine is, that when it comes to them, because they came for us, ain't none of them gonna matter. But people matter to me in general. That's why I can sit a queen, because I'm still going to be fair and balanced, and I'm still going to be someone that's going to deal fairly with people. But again, if men are exploiting your women, American men, across the nation here, trying to exploit or embarrass them or change their gender secretly or whatever, you would go and bash their fucking teeth in. Don't tell me you wouldn't. We keeps it the fuck real over here. No matter how I've been speaking, it's always authentic and it's always real. In fucking Israel. So even if a masculine energy want to act like you too brutal for me, well, who else gonna handle the shit? Because it act like you acting a little bitchy to me. Because a lot of these men have already been hollowed out. Hallowed be thy name into some of these bitches that was fucking with them seeking fame while they was trying to whisper and hiss in their ear talking about don't trust the divine feminine, and you laying right next to that snake now. Or that bitch is nestled in your motherfucking body and now you a shapeshifter. So it's saying here, whoever this Lord is, okay, because don't say God, all right? It says, I will clear the shoulder of Moab totally of its cities, the jewels, okay, of the land, Beth Jasimoth. This could be somebody's name, Jasmine here. All right, we got Bel Moan, okay? And we have Sierra, Kiara, Carrot, Ham, okay? Maon. These are very, something about a moth and jasmine or something like this, okay? Maon. Somebody, that's why I said somebody's Ma. Baal. Somebody is Baal worship. Baal. Gale. Baal. I don't know. Okay, because the gale force winds is the one that swept up all the gifts of some of these people or somebody, and I'm wondering if it's me, if it's a clone here of a mother of mine that is doing this or has done this in the background. All right. Again, I don't know. Maybe these clones, these women that have these clones, maybe they can, when they're sleeping at night or when they're doing something during the day, or they could be tapped into some type of energy where they can tell these clones what to go and do to you at night or do to you secretly. And maybe they can communicate with their clones as one hive unit. And maybe nobody let you have access to your clones, or they didn't let you have none at all. Because I feel like even if we are talking clone energy, these other women, they made a clone these women to look just like them or similar to them at some point in their life, at different parts of your life. I feel like somebody clones people at different, make these trophies and they clone these women at different parts in their life here. So it could be one woman on this earth and the 12-year-old her could still be here. The 15, do you see what I'm saying? Okay. But I feel like with me, they just took women that look different. Somebody didn't want to see me anymore, I guess. I don't know. Damn, that's deep. Or they wanted to hide me, maybe. That could be what it is. Okay, because somebody don't want to lose. If somebody didn't want to lose somebody at some point in time, and I didn't understand why this is a powerful person that's saying that they're gonna lose somebody. Who gonna make you lose it? Somebody lost favor somewhere, and it was easier just to stay fucking around with these tricks and these friends of somebody that's close connection with you than to deal with you. Will hand over along the Amorites into the possession of the Easterners, that she may be remembered among the people. Thus I will execute judgment upon Moab, that they may know that I am the Lord. Okay, so I don't know what this is. I'm confused. Okay, because I read the text in real time. Okay, so I'm just confused about this, and I feel like I'm hearing all these men lying to you, because somebody know that somebody is God, and somebody know what these men have done over the years and over time with science in order to take people away from nature or what's natural or authentically the God energy. So we got the ships of Tyre here. And we got against Edom, thus says the Lord God. Now we're talking about the Lord God. So this could be a masculine energy, harnessing your energy and their energy, a wolf in sheep's clothing. So again, this could be a Lord God harnessing your energy. Okay, like I said, a wolf in sheep's clothing. When we're talking about this, thus says the Lord God, this could be a Lord energy wearing a covering or a cloak of God and going amongst the people trying to change things up and blinding a God energy or a son of God energy from whatever it is that they're supposed to be doing, because somebody is in a secret competition with someone here. Like these are the king's men and horses and the wise guys or the wise men that was supposed to come teach this woman, and they have been just doing nothing but raping and pillaging or holding back. Okay, it says because Edom has taken some of these people probably knew that a father figure or something didn't like your ass. Okay, and they was trying to protect you at some point in time here. Okay, it says Edom has taken vengeance on the house of Judah and has made itself grievously guilty. And this is why they started to pair up these masculines with somebody else to have them cleave to them. Now there's a lot of words missing here. All right, it says the house of Judah and has made itself bleep 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 grievously bleep 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 guilty bleep bleep by taking bleep bleep taking vengeance on them. Okay, now somebody could have attacked someone and gave them something, hurt them, genetically mutilated them, brought people in the house, planted them there, blinded them while they were doing this, so it could seem like they were dealing with all this and casting their pearls to swine and all this other stuff like this. In all reality, this was attack done on the outside. So this was a setup. And obviously, whoever read this, if they got the mind that I have to read the Bible and interpret it, they know that this is set up. So why would somebody go on and punish these people anyway? Now, again, this could even be somebody looking stupid because they tried to kill somebody and somebody is back up out the ashes. And it's pretty simple. It's pretty simple. And I feel like, again, this whole thing about raising the taxes on the people that make over 400, well, it's not that many people really no more with the entertainment energy being dead. And a lot of people, teachers ain't making none. They the ones that make the world go round to a certain extent. It's a heavy population of teachers, I would think here. That's a large group. We know motherfuckers that's just working all around in your neighborhood and your town ain't making that much fucking money. Not even together. So who are these people? How many people would even do that? And how many people would make sure to hide money or something like this so it don't look like they over that $400,000 bracket so that they don't have to pay some taxes? Like, y'all motherfuckers think somebody is stupid. You know what you could do? You could go right to them damn machines. You see what I'm saying? That because let's just say it. What are you talking about? I can't stand a whole bunch of silly, dumb people sitting there acting like they so smart. If you were smart, you would just really just not make things so complicated for yourself and other people to have to think so hard. Life shouldn't have to be that damn hard. It's just plain and simple. Somebody holding on to it. And when we talk about this type of taxation that I'm talking about, is going across the nation with your technology and your military and finding out who the fuck these people is that's stolen millions and probably lots, trillions and billions of dollars from people and persecute them. And have them pay the shit back. Like, you know how you was when a motherfucker was little and you walked out that store with that candy bar or something like this, and your mom be like, boy or girl, you better take that money, get your, and take you right back up in that damn store and make you give it back. And it's never gonna be built up again, especially until they do right by somebody. But these people are accustomed and brainwashed into doing right by the wrong motherfuckers. Yeah, I just seen the Hierophant in reverse, and again, this is a Five of Swords, because somebody lied to these Five of Wands. Somebody lied to these people about something here, and some people is getting upset about this, because it's a darkness, a gloominess, a black hole or something coming in. Okay, because yeah, they bitched about Ruth having Boaz do something, which again, I don't know who could be a Boaz or whatever in this situation, or when throughout the test of time or whatever this is, it could be past, present, future, things that are seen and things that are sensed and known. But I know that one thing they was trying to, I don't know if it was Ruth and Boaz that they were trying to send away too, but these are organic, original people. These have more standing than these people, and that's really why they wanted to take them away. That's really why they didn't let them build together, and that's really why somebody probably had to do some stuff, because they were blocking this person from being able to go to work with the government. Hell, in 2022 or 2020 or 2018, it could have been because of somebody could have been making excuses about COVID. But they, lo and behold, they sleeping with the bad bitch with the bumpy booty, the big bumpy booty, every night, and that's where the damn COVID came from. With somebody could be even with that female, that transgender lady boy. That unique energy. Yeah, that's one of the bad bitches. And I'm not talking about bad bitches. Okay? Look, I'm hearing Wale bad. Where he said I can humble your mean ass. Okay? But it's not really being mean. It's just speaking the fucking truth. Okay? Yeah. So we got a karmic friend right here was going to get somebody, but we got the 10 swords up, okay? So somebody was about to be ended here by whatever this activity is that they was taking here, all right? But they're not, okay? But then we got the 9 of Pentacles in reverse too. So this 9 of Pentacles energy could be pissed off because she tried to be a copycat clone in front of Build a Bitch Workshop, this unpacked energy, okay? Or somebody like this. And this man could be trying to fight you. You might be his original twin. Girl, this is giving me venom. And this motherfucker over here trying to fight you. Okay? For some Sodom. This how Sodom and Gomorrah got burnt. And we're talking about this energy of even the beauty of Helena. We got the 9 of Pentacles here. It could be hard to deal with me because I feel like, but these people know why. That they've been messing with my mental or blocking me here. This is like somebody going out, you know, every night and doing something damaging, like wiping the memory of a queen or something, and then acting stupid when things are going array or not going right in the kingdom or something like this. Or this person is not, because I know that I was reading something about like queens and stuff like this. They would get up in the morning, like in the rising. Now, again, the men wanted to be the ones, seem like they have the mind and everything like this, and they do all the work or something like this. But they had her mostly writing, some of these queens, you know. And then, you know, in the morning, she would get up and sit at a desk or something. She would probably just write out some things or something. Now, I don't know what this could have been, okay? But this could have been communicating with a certain source here. There's something about writing here. Little Red Writing Hood. to keep some energies away or something like this. But this is also like energy harvesting. This could be a alien or a different type of energy that's hovering over in the background that actually really needs your energy or your words to even start their day. This could be a king even, you know, you have to suffer through a king sitting there copycatting you right in your fucking kingdom. Like you just can't be the queen and be that bitch to who you is. But not in 2023. And you had to be quiet about it because they don't want it to seem like the queen is smarter than the king. But in most cases, they were. A lot of them were built specifically by gods in aliens and all kind of shit that probably really. And they probably was built that way to do what they was doing. We got the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. And then we got the moon. These is all these 3 motherfuckers right here. This ninja I'm telling y'all about right here that I've been trying to warn about these people because I've already seen the shit happening. That's why my polar bear or somebody else was in the upright that had me like yesterday. All right. And again, I don't know. I guess the people that read my mind, they know who I'm talking about. This is how I feel like some of these men were able to be found after they've been harmed and stuff like this when they were connected to me. But once they let these other women in, those women don't have those qualities. So these men like gossip. So you got to say that some of these men is acting like females because they like gossip more than they like the truth that's going to save your motherfucking life. What kind of shit is that? Oh, I'm sorry. That means you don't love yourself, nigga. I love myself. I want to be tapped in. I want to know so I can know what to do or fight back or whatever this is. I need to be fully tapped in at all times, especially as you motherfuckers ain't holding up. You in the 9 of Wands and you got this motherfucking wolf crack sneaking in the crack behind you. No. We got the 6 of Wands here in reverse. Somebody is not going to be victorious here, okay? These people that plotted here, this could be this unpacked in this moon that had this little beef online when really they probably lovers with this Taurus or this masculine energy that was mine at some point in time. We got ego tripping and power hungry, which is what these people are. What the hell? I already know who I am, so I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, okay? So we have Edom has taken vengeance on the house of Judah and has made its, yeah, we already read that. It says, therefore, thus saith the Lord, I will stretch out my hand against Edom and cut off from it, and cut off bleep, 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 from it, bleep, from bleep, bleep, it, bleep, bleep, man, bleep, bleep, and bleep, bleep, beast. I will make it a waste from Femin or the man to Dan. So I was just thinking about something with, because they got some guy named Dan, somebody running for something. Well, maybe he is running from something. Maybe this is somebody that's on the run, somebody that changed their appearance and now they're in a different town. See, because these people act like these energies and these angels, vampires, demons, blah, 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 they act like because I don't really try to go there. But when you fucking with me now, come on now. And you want me to be a sitting duck? You don't want to pay me my fucking inheritance and my money that's due to me because you want me to be a sitting duck? The slick thing to do would have been, even if the guy said, you know, wait, Shalonda, we ain't going to do, you know, we just chilling. I want you to experience pleasure and all these other things. And I want you to experience all these things before you go into this kind of position, which I feel like this is what I was supposed to be doing. But these people been fucking with me and trying to put me in fear or in some type of dismay or something while they fucking like rabbits behind the scenes and taking trips and doing all this stupid shit. Okay. So again, this is somebody trying to hold back me, maybe even inviting my masculine into this shit here. Let's see. Because there's something about Dan, and Dan is on the top though. Okay. Started from the bottom over here. So Lucifer was at the bottom and Dan was at the top. But okay, they're saying something about this man is racist against women or something here. But this could be, you know, are we talking about these foreigners that's coming up in here trying to do shit? Those are the women, some of them. And some of the women are actually, you know, we just talking about general women that's here in America. Let's see. Dan. But, you know, it's almost like they try to block and cock block on Dan the whole time, no, too. See, because I don't have no sides. There's no favorite nations to me. here. They shall fall by the sword. This could be also, like I said, this is them coming for the north. This is Muslims coming for the north. I'm telling you, okay? This could be Canada shit. I don't know. Or northern, you know, portions of the U.S. here, the Midwest or something. My vengeance upon Edom will entrust to my people Israel. So I don't know what this is. Who will deal with Edom in accordance with my anger and my fury. Thus they shall know my vengeance, says the Lord God. But this is also giving me, Adam, why did you do that? I told you not to touch this. So again, somebody could have had some type of dis-ease, y'all. I don't know. This could be a curse or unclean thing or something like this. All right. Somebody could even try to soften the blow about what's really going on with them or what they really did by teaching these tarot readers and stuff how to say something in a different light here. Okay. I don't know why I just heard light here, Buzz light here, something like this. Okay. So we got somebody who was ego tripping and power hungry and they was trying to steal something from somebody with this 5 of swords here. I mean, 7 of swords. Somebody was definitely doing that here. A Knight of Pentacles is in the reverse. So this could have been a Knight of Pentacles that was sitting there holding on to you, something that belonged to you, person, place, or thing. And they just been sitting there in the dark, but now they seem like they got some movement to them. Okay? To bring balance, here's temperance here to a situation. So somebody could have been in a Knight of Pentacles energy, just sitting there with that pentacle or sitting there with that bag. You know, they could have been slowly spending or feeding. We see hungry here. All right, so they could have been speeding themselves, well, shit, man. Somebody could have been doing drugs, all right? And the Hangman in a reverse. So now their money is going to have to go back up to heaven or something, or go up high or something to these hierarchy. I don't know. Because somebody failed on a mission here with a 2 of Cups here. It's saying it wasn't me, it was you trying to frame you, the devil. Okay? Because the devil was what? Messing with your wheel of fortune? Trying to cause death to somebody here? And this could be a King of Swords in reverse. A Libra energy. Diablo energy. Somebody could be trying to come back and do right or something like this. All right, this is strange. Okay, let me see what we got here. Okay. We got the Page of Wands. So somebody come in sending young men to you or on to you. All right. We also have this wand with this little light on it or something. So this is a younger person or a messenger. Okay. We got the cardinals here. We got cardinals all over this paper here. Okay. So these could be kings. Okay. Almost somebody could have turned kings into animals. All right. A page, a selfish, or this, I mean, a childish is what I meant. I apologize. I didn't mean selfish. A childish person with a wand. But this might be what somebody need. Okay. Somebody might need this. Some man that come in and say, this is my shit, nigga. If you come close, this might be what somebody need. I don't know. Okay. But I feel like, again, what was done, though, was somebody was sending reckless behavior or something. Okay. These pages could be also kings. Because there's something about uncovering the truth about somebody. This wolf in sheep clothing, that somebody is not who they say they are, but they wanted to check you out. Somebody could actually be a king pretending to be a page or something like this. To see how you treat people. Okay. Something could have been set up for you to see somebody or meet somebody or something like this. I don't know. Because it's funny because Taurus, this is how I know he's subconsciously or some way working with these people, these entities or something. Because when that little incident happened that y'all see on that camera or something, you know, people don't normally see me. So you motherfuckers are stupid. Okay? Oh my God, y'all so stupid. Because I rarely don't, you know, go out the house in the wintertime. Okay? So most people probably see me in my house when you stalking me like it ain't none of your motherfucking business, playing matchmaker, because all you motherfuckers been messing around and have taken up one accord and stole my money, and you think I'm about to walk away. You think a couple tarot card readers gonna tell me what God is telling, what my motherfucking daddy telling them? Now, and if he is telling you he down there with your motherfucking ass, bitch, he ain't up here with me. So that means that ain't even the God energy on this earth no more. Then that mean that's somebody that's low like grass or something, and I'm the motherfucking most high. You understand? You don't tell me to go no motherfucking where. Anybody with that bullshit, you see what I'm saying? Let's not even go there, because I'm telling that pop off energy is coming to fuck up on in here. So this could even be the setup, because somebody already done been through my story. Some of these celebrities and some of these people, they've already seen my future step by step up to the moment. This is why, again, these days, if you somebody that feel like me, it's important that you do check your food or something, because people could, I'm telling you, so I'm about to just say hepatitis B. Somebody might even already had this shit because they fuck with somebody that you told them not to. Because you can see the dis-ease, or you know the secrets of the family members or the friends and shit that they want to, you don't talk about, but they behind the scenes, they talking about you. We talking about people that change their ways and people that got shit that they can't change. So why would that be a coincidence? It don't even look like nobody really worked at that building. Matter of fact, I'm hearing ghosts. Y'all, I'm going to probably have to go ride back there today when I go drop off this child. Now, I ain't going to stop at the lake because I'm just a little bit freaked out a little bit with the weasel, the black weasel and shit like this. And I said, after that, getting off the thing, the 2 King of Cups. And I said, oh, the King of Cups is a weasel. So I don't know if a King of Cups uses me as just his weapon. He's always in the 4 of Swords with these bitches. And when he get mad at them, he uses me and go right back to these bitches. You know what I'm saying? It's like, let's just use let's use the sword this last time just to cut them 3 bitches off. And just do what the fuck we supposed to been doing. But neither here nor there. I digress. But again, there's a King of Cups. Like I said, that one of these King of Cups is a weasel. Maybe that's how it was pairing out last night with 2 King of Cups here. So again, after that person talked to me or whatever at the car, and I'm glad it was being recorded because people see what was at, because there could have been some stuff that could have been misconstrued there. But again, it was on camera and you could see what actually happened here, and that we was outside and whatever happened, okay? That this person was trying to just act. It was just a simple thing. It's almost like somebody asking for, can they bum a cigarette or something on the way into the gas station, and you got to go over to your car and get it. It's the same fucking thing. So somebody trying to make a big deal out of something. So again, this boy or whatever, like I said, it's almost like he showed up out of nowhere. Y'all seen the shit in the video. I get home, I tell Taurus about it. He's acting, pretending to be, jealous or just acting, but he was just acting ridiculous because he been, we'll call it what men do when they get off work sometimes or whatever. And so, even though it'd be dirty for me to really say what the fuck it be, because I already know who these motherfucking snakes is now. I just didn't want nobody innocent or whatever to get dragged into the shit. But anyways, he was like, yeah, maybe that new person is now you got to marry him and be forced off the da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So, and then he was like, yeah, so was that person just over here? And I just remembered that this is how a motherfucker told on themselves when they been drinking, right? With them spirits on their ass. I told y'all about the neighbor that I had across the street from me and her spouse. We became pretty close to them, right? We came pretty close with them. The one thing that freaked me out a little bit though was, like I said, for some reason when the power went out, and I feel like this got something to do with that Russia shit now. When the power went out, I remember the snow was like at our chest. We had to walk across the street or whatever. We sat there on the bed, everybody, all night, and we was still cold as hell. So we had to go. When we see daylight break, we was like, damn, let's just go over here and see if we can go over here for a minute, y'all, and maybe even call and see when the shit gonna be back on or something, and then for some reason the neighbor wanted to get, now she will always bring bags of clothes and stuff like this over here periodically for the girls because her daughter outgrew them or something like this. So I had to think about that, the gifts, okay? Because these people, that's what I'm saying, how these people work. We don't know the demons, or we don't know the energies or the spirits that's on these people, but now in hindsight I can see. Same thing with the bitch next door, that Katie bitch, and her mama working at the police as a first responder or something, or one of those people that pick up the call. It's something about this people being embedded. It would be strange to even find out that your mate is a Benjamin Button energy, and he already done went through this cycle or something like this. And these men usually rob these women before they leave them or something like this. Or when the well runs dry, they fake their death with this Houdini husband energy. I don't know. I'm seeing a king of the south and a king of the north. So Norse, I don't know, Norsemen, I don't know. But I'm hearing Druid's prayer too. So I don't know. So again, even if you go that way, maybe my energy is the Druid energy, and somebody could be the Nordsman, and I don't know who goes up further or what jurisdictions or what areas. And then we got the king of the south or whatever. Okay, so okay, so anyways, so this made me think about that, because this masculine energy that lived across the street, he was from Memphis, but the one girl was from, I think, the same town that I grew up in. All right, so Miss Lewis, them children. I don't know why I just heard that, because these beautiful young women, long hair, okay, long hair. They just naturally got fucking long hair, okay. It just was something, about these women that had longer hair, beautiful hair, and so I remember, it was always a time when when my neighbor or whatever, we was pretty close. We could sit down and have hours worth of conversation. But when it came to going somewhere or doing something with each other, I felt bad when she passed away, because I was like, damn, how many times was we supposed to go somewhere or something and we didn't end up going? It would have been nice for us to go on a vacation or something like this. But again, rejection is protection sometimes. You see what I'm saying? Because there's something strange about that death. We ain't going to get on into it. And the lady across the street, me having that dream about my spouse being in her basement and replaced, and because she was like a man-eater kind of energy, okay? And then the next day after my neighbor, had just moved from there a couple months ago or whatever, and when we came back or whatever, because we still had to deal with the house, we was renting it out. And it was maybe like around Halloween, and she had a graveyard thing dug up in her front yard for Halloween. Now, she knew this woman across the street just passed away. I just thought that was so disrespectful, because we was like a cluster of houses. We wasn't friends, and then me and this bitch next door she hated me, and I knew she hated me, so I stayed the fuck away from the bitch, okay? And we got into it a couple times. I had to, so, but I know this was a witch now. This is what I do know. And now I'm starting to wonder if this was a pharaoh energy from across the street. Because I feel like this could be a splice energy or a clone or something of this time oracle energy that's sitting there so haughty in front of my face. And matter of fact, on my little table up there where I had my stones and I had my, stuff, my sage and stuff on this thing. I wouldn't call it an altar. It's just a place where I left some stuff. I had a picture of my daughter on there, and I had a picture of this her obituary on that countertop or something, her picture or whatever. All right. And so I remember when we went through that snowstorm, and I don't know why. That's what I'm saying. I don't know why, but she was like, oh, let me go ahead and give the baby a bath or whatever. And she took the baby, okay, my last one, my little Aubrey, and she was giving her a bath or whatever. I'm like, well, shit, if the stuff ain't gonna be, she do need to get, but I just didn't, you know what I'm saying? But I know she couldn't have children, and maybe this was something again that was, you know what I'm saying? And so maybe she just liked to, you want to do, how people is, want to, And so I'm thinking like, okay or whatever. But I didn't think about, and maybe even I did, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm trying to think back, because even yesterday when that lady was like, did like this and told me to move so she can get the baby carriage, even though it was enough room to get through there. So you want me to start my car up and we at a downhill pivot, and you want me to start my car up while you got that baby carriage right there, okay? And you want me to back up, you see me talking in this camera, and you want me to move so you can get through a spot that you can already get through, or you can go right the fuck around me? So you got the nerves to tell me, you move out the way or whatever. What? And I was like, oh, and because I'm a kind person, but I'm not nobody that you know what I'm saying? I was about to do like this. Oh, okay. And but then I thought about it, bitch, who the fuck do you think you is? I said, no, you can go around. You ain't gonna get me because there could be a demon baby in that motherfucking baby carriage. Take your motherfucking ass on around. And when I was reading Ezekiel, it said somebody went to the water. And then when I looked down, also, after that man came and asked for the damn cigarette and the light and everything like this, and all this happened, I kept on, she was still standing at the end of the damn sidewalk with a person dressed in all black. And I promise you, as it was saying, and I looked, and as if I seen somebody that's asked the Lord or something like this, this shit happened down there at that lake now. And with tourists playing around about that, I just don't know how I feel about all this extraterrestrial, this sci-fi, you know what I'm saying, interdimensional, whatever the fuck this is now. This could be some kind of study here. But I remember that. I remember her wanting to give the baby a bath. The baby had a bath at her house or whatever. The lights and stuff came back on. And I think that I just was like, because I don't really fuck around with people around my children like that. And I think people knew that. So if they wanted to affect me and my children, they would have to move a decoy or a spy into a house or something next door. Okay? Like I said. And I remember that because the child got so sick. And it's making me think about a storyline in this Bible when it said the child got sick and died, and then the person cried and the baby came back to life or some shit like this. Do you see what I'm saying? Have some of this trauma happened to me? Have these people been playing like a video game, traumatizing me over and over again with some mind games or something like this, and not letting me remember these particular things that they did? Because something tells me like a whole family got, something happened now. Okay? And so me being a God, they can't do it to me, but you know what I'm saying? Who's to say that they haven't been housing this shit into somebody's subconscious or something? Like, this is kind of strange when I'm talking about it, but again, this could be some new case of study. And I'm not volunteering for a damn thing. Not when bills got to get paid and I need my own motherfucking crib soon if I'm really thinking about it. There's a movie or there's something that I was watching about these people that make, who is this? Karmic 1010, talking about every day is a fresh start. So I don't know if this is somebody trying to remake you live the same, something about Groundhog Day. So somebody could be trying to make somebody live the same day out over and over again. With some mental conditioning here. And I remember that the baby we thought she was about to die. She was that sick. So it makes me wonder here when I see this time oracle energy and I hear that cooing in the background and I know what has happened to my womb lately and maybe a masculine energy caused themselves being in love with Mrs. Jones because somebody's name would be that. Somebody could have changed their identity. They might be haughty. And again, you might be smiling in my face and I can see through you, but you acting like a friend, but I can see what the fuck is going on. And so now I just had to bring your ass real because ain't no bitch gonna be higher than me like I fucking told this motherfucker in the beginning. You hear me? We got the Ten of Swords coming out here in the reverse. See? Because I'm at the point where I don't hold no, it ain't no, oh my gosh, that was my friend. Stuck with me through thick and thin. Because again, I never really had anybody being like that anyways, for what I can see, I guess now. And a lot of people, I feel, like I said, a lot of people get angry with me. Like secretly, though. This is something that's flame, flock. It says flock, glitter. Okay, that made me think about flock of flame. I don't know why. That's my glitter flock and an embossing box right there. And it flock. Or this could be people that flock together. Some play together. I don't know, y'all. Seven of Wands energy here. And the Hangman. I remember that, though. I do. I remember that. And I think that's another reason why I asked Mary, because there's Mary and Joseph that live. They the first people probably that lived on this neighborhood. Like ours is the bigger house in the middle, but them two is on the side or whatever. And I looked him up, and he's in a group. He was in a group. We just gonna say that in general. And then it was kind of like, I think I asked her something one day, and she was like, "Oh well, he something like this, okay." It's almost like I was watching just little miss. This is probably why I was thinking about this, because I was watching Grassley and some lady do some kind of speaking on a video that they were doing. I think it was on the taxation or something of the people or something. And I was looking, and then she was like, "Oh," she was like, "Oh, Grassley, it's nice to have you here today." And I was like, "Oh, cause my mind, I don't know, y'all, I don't say everything out loud, but I'm like, "Oh." And I like to sharpen my skills, okay, when I'm watching anything or listening to anything. And then he was like, "Oh, well, something." And then he was sitting there like this, and kind of like that or whatever. And I'm thinking like, "Oh yeah, 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 yeah." Okay, and so, but it kind of looked like the lady was wearing a mask a little bit to me. So I don't know. That just made me think about that. Because even if the masculine is not in the same room with these feminines, when they talking to me, because I know my masculine most of all better than you ever will. Okay, even if you try to disconnect me, I still know who. You see what I'm saying? So I'm wondering if this person could have passed away later on, and I'm feeling all sad and everything, but it might be because somebody found out that what she tried to do to my child. Because I'm not gonna say that this person, because I feel like she was. We're not using no names here. Y'all just gonna have to. That's just what it is. But I remember she struggled with depression and things like this, and because of infertility. So I feel like this could be something like this. Maybe this is my God and me challenging these niggas that been dogged by these women, and for some reason you still rocking with them. Even this friend or this BFF energy in this, because I said rock with rock. Okay, so somebody could have been secretly coming my way or something like this. But like I said, they know I shut the shit down. Okay? So if they even talk about who's more powerful, we know everybody heard that motherfucking argument that happened over here when somebody tried to challenge me. Because that's what I'm saying. Who got the motherfucking authority? You already know what it is. You could be a crazy bitch all day, but goddamn, you ain't gonna be that shit in my face when you know we can get physical. So all they do is go to spell work and shit like this. So if we talking about who with stamina, whoever shut somebody down, it's a wrap already. But I feel like somebody, because the weakness of some of these women could have gone back somewhere. But people trying to act like they don't know. Why you trying to check my fucking Akashic record? Did you check that motherfucker Akashic record? Because you shouldn't be taking shit on me. If you look at that bitch Akashic record, your ass gonna be mad. Because some of these hoes be running around here like they perfect. Like they wasn't fucking and shit. But again, they could have already been in this, whatever this is, already for a long time. So that's why it'd be all right with them. These was the people that was just trying to be tattletales when it came to what the fuck I was doing. Or it seemed like, everybody want to know your story about what you did after the club with somebody or some shit like this. But they never want to tell theirs. Yeah. So these people been subconsciously or whatever, they've been dealing with demons or something that been doing this shit the whole time. It's nothing personal against these people. I can't even hold it because I think like a god. Now, that may be what this was supposed to be. So wake me up to start thinking like that or seeing things on a different level. So I'm also grateful. So it says they shall fall by the sword. Okay. And that's what the thing is here. All right. And then we got the Philistines, which is Philip energy. This could be a Philippine. Oh, somebody could be Philippine. Like I said, this could be this unique energy. I'm just going off of this, but I also have a cousin with this name. And I also feel like this is talking about Phil Myers or them. The Myers could be this Capricorn energy that they trying to pair this masculine up with. But this person went to jail already for kidnapping somebody and hold them hostage. Hell, I wonder if it was this motherfucker. I don't know. Okay. But this is definitely this woman that I called out online. That one reader. That's her mama. And when I asked her, she said, I don't know what you're talking about, no Natalie's mom. Maybe these people been brainwashed, but bitch, I know who you is because I don't forget no face. That's why God, so I can know, and this is the energy here. I feel like somebody saying, I'm gonna show you who you can trust and who you can't. Because some of these people that you familiar with, you may be able to trust them. And some of these people you're familiar with, you definitely can't. They've been cloaking themselves the whole time. And you just got a little bit of, it's almost like a demon coming in and trying to sneak their way out, but you pull back the cloak or something. You got a glimpse of their face so you can remember this, you know? All right? So again, this could be those people here. They was neighbors too. They was neighbors too. This it ain't no way to explain what I'm telling you about. And we got the Tyree or Tarshish because that's at the foot of the Empress on that waterfall behind her. That's the ships of Tarshish and Tyree. All right, what do you got to do with me, old Tyree? And that's why we had that ship here that was all for the first time. That was the first time I ever seen a Six of Swords with the ship with it empty. Broken to pieces a little bit, empty on the shore. Not even in the water. On dry land. This could be somebody trying to put somebody in their place, but all these people, you use your power and your authority, and if a motherfucker would have been listening to me, we'd have been already been able to defeat these people together. But obviously, this means that whoever this masculine is could have been working against me, or they brainwashed this person, or they fooled this person too, or just gave him a. I'm hearing somebody saying they was getting because both of these motherfuckers love themselves more than me, but I feel like one of them is me, so I don't know. Okay, so one pretending to be and one really is. Okay. We're going to stop there. Let's take a break. I'll be back.